Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hi everyone, my name is Aya and I'll be your English tutor for this course. So, إن شاء الله غنحاولوا نخدموا البروغرام ديال الباك كامل from unit 1 to unit 10 وكل unit غنخدموا فيها vocabulary, speaking, grammar, writing و at the end غادي نديروا واحد language quiz اللي غنجمع فيه كلشي وغنديروا some practice so you can know if you understood the course or not. I'll try to speak more English than Arabic. I know you might not understand everything, but I want you to learn how to think in English. I want you to practice your English. I want you to get used to English. So yes, I'll be explaining some difficult words. غنترجمهم بالعربية. However, I want you to really start practicing your English وما تبقاوش تخافوا من الانجلي واي حاجه ترجموها بالعربيه. No, let's try all to practice our English and to work on our language. So first I'll start with vocabulary. In this part I'll be trying not only to explain to you new words but also how to pronunciate them. I know that a lot of professors say that accent is not that important, it doesn't matter. What matters is to have a lot of vocabulary. I do not agree personally because when you want to talk with people, it is very important how they understand you. So, in a daily conversation, people don't usually use fancy words. Fancy words, that means the words اللي هما complex وصعب. No, they use easy words, but it's all about how they pronunciate these words. And if you can get yourself understood, you're gonna have an easy communication. So let's start with the first word, which is ambitious. So, ambitious. Ambitious is wanting to achieve big things and succeed. For example, she is ambitious and dreams of becoming a doctor. So, ambitious, واحد الإنسان اللي هو طموح, he wants to achieve big things in the future. Creative. Creative. So, it can be hard at beginning. You can start by saying creative, but with practice, the T would become smoother and it is pronunciated creative. So, creative meaning able to think of new ideas or make something new. So, in Arabic, mubda', someone who can make new things. For example, he is creative and paints beautiful landscapes. Third word, confidence. Confidence. So, confidence is someone who is feeling sure about himself and his abilities. So, in Arabic, واثق. شي واحد واثق من النفس ديالو. Confidence. Example, I felt confident when I gave my first speech. Next word is patient. Patient. So, patient is someone who is able to wait calmly without getting angry. Be careful because patient in English has two meanings. The first meaning is someone who is able to wait, and patient can also mean someone who is waiting for medical care. So patient can be sabur and can be marid. So شي واحد محتاج medical care, for example, we say he is a patient for this doctor, for example. هنا الكلمة ديالنا patient بمعنى صبور. Example, the teacher is patient with students who are learning slowly. Next word, energetic. Energetic. Same as the first. تقدروا تقولوا energetic. And شوية بشوية حاولوا إنه ديك تي ولا تي تولي soft. Energetic. So what is energetic? Someone who is full of energy and always active. Example, the children were energetic during the school trip. Next word, optimistic. Optimistic. So optimistic, someone who is believing that good things would happen. So by the way, energetic هي حيوي. Optimistic هي متفائل, someone who can see the good in everything. Example, even after losing the game, he stayed optimistic. Curious. Curious. Wanting to know or learn new things. يعني شي واحد باغي يتعلم. Example, she was curious about space and watched a documentary. Curious هو فضولي باللغة العربية. But be careful guys because too much curiosity, and by the way, curiosity is the name, curious, it's the adjective. Too much curiosity is not good. Friendly. Friendly, من word friend. That means someone who is kind and easy to talk to. Example, our new neighbor is friendly and always smiles. So, غندوزو practice. So, fill in the blanks. Please pause the video for some few seconds so you can do the exercise. And me, I'll be correcting right now. So, let's start. First, she is very, and wants to become a famous scientist one day. So here we can see she wants to become a famous scientist. That means she has a dream. So, yes, very good. Ambitious. Sorry for the writing. It's not the perfect, but you can understand. So she's very ambitious. He is very, he draws and makes new stories all the time. So we can see that he draws and makes new stories. That means, right, creative. He is creative. I felt, when I spoke in front of the whole class, I felt confidence. Again, sorry for the writing. It's the best I can do. The children were so that they run around the playground all afternoon. Right? Energetic. Our new teacher is very and always says hello to everyone. He's very friendly. Right. Oopsie, sorry. Friendly. She is very and always asks questions about the world. She's very curious. Even after failing the test, he stayed and tried again the next day. Right. Optimistic. He is not very, he is always in a rush. He's not very patient. Right? So let's move to the other part, which is speaking. So now we're gonna learn how to express our opinions. First, how to ask for an opinion. There are several ways, so let's learn some of them. First, what do you think about? What do you think about? So when you want to ask someone, you say, what do you think about, for example, what do you think about running tomorrow morning? What is your opinion about? So what do you think about? Yeah, ماذا تفكر? It's like the verb thinking. What's your opinion about is ما هو رأيك? What do you feel about? It's also an expression. Do you think that? Do you think that pasta is better than pizza, for example? Give an opinion. So, answering, in my opinion, I see that. I think, I believe that pasta is better than pizza, for example. For me, I see that, or I believe that, or just for me, pasta is better than pizza. Personally, or personally speaking, I see, I think, I believe that. And you continue the rest of the sentence. To agree, we can say, I agree. I couldn't agree more. That means you literally agree. Or you can say, you're right. For disagreeing, we say, I do not agree, or I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm not sure I agree. I disagree, or I see your point, but. I see your point, but I prefer this, for example. So now let's move to grammar. In this session, we're going to learn the difference between gerund and infinitive. So what is a gerund? A gerund is a verb and then with ing and acts like a noun. So for example, dancing is fun. Swimming is good for health. I enjoy reading books. So the uses of gerund. First, it is used as a subject. Swimming is fun, so swimming is the subject. After prepositions, and please guys, you have to memorize this. In, on, at, of, for, with, without, before, after, by, and about. If you see these prepositions, we have a gerund after. For example, I'm interested in learning English. We don't say I'm interested in to learn English. No, I'm interested in learning English. After certain verbs, for example, enjoy, avoid, keep, miss, practice, suggest, imagine, finish, waste, and discuss. So please, guys, there is no rule. You have to memorize these words. She suggested going to the park. After expressions, so there are some expressions that we use gerund after. For example, it's not worth, can't stand, be used to, feel like, look forward to. And you can see here I underlined look forward to because guys, this is very tricky and a lot of students get mistakes here because they see the to and they say look forward to see you, for example. No, this is wrong. We say I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to succeeding in the future. And here I can stand waiting for a long line. And then what is an infinitive? It's basically the base form of a verb with to in front. So example, I want to learn English. She hopes to travel next year. It's important to revise your lessons. So the use of infinitive after adjectives, happy, easy, difficult, important, nice, and other adjectives. For example, it's easy to understand this lesson. After certain verbs like want, hope, plan, decide, agree, promise, choose, refuse. So they decided to buy a new house. I hope to become a successful person in the future. I promise you to go with you next week to the shopping mall, for example. So they decided to buy a new house. After expressions like would like, can afford, how, what, like I would like to visit New York one day. And after modals, so can, could, must, should, may, and all the modals. So we must respect each other. You should do this. You mustn't speak loudly. So here are the verbs that can use both of them. Like whether you put gerund or infinitive, it's correct. Begin and start. She started studying English or she started to study English, both correct. I like watching movies, I like to watch movies, both correct. I hate eating pasta. I don't know what I have with pasta today. I hate to eat pasta. It's both. It's correct. Continue. He continues working. He continues to work. Both correct. Be careful, guys. Here are the verbs that you can use with both. However, the meaning is different. The meaning is different. So there is a difference in the meaning. For example, he stopped smoking. He used to smoke, but now he doesn't. So he stopped smoking and he stopped to smoke are two different sentences that have two different meanings. He stopped smoking. He used to smoke, but now he doesn't. He stopped to smoke. He stopped doing something because he wanted to smoke. So بحال في الأول غنقولوا he stopped smoking c'est-à-dire قطع ما بقاش كيكمي. He stopped to smoke كان ماشي ولا كان سايق وقف غا باش يكمي. Donc be careful guys about the context. واش تيوزيو smoking or to smoke. Don't forget to meet her tomorrow. I'll never forget meeting her. So فاش كتهضر to meet فاش كنقولوا to meet we're speaking about something in the future. Don't forget to meet her tomorrow. So ما تنساش تميتيها غدا. I'll never forget meeting her. When we say meeting, by the way, meeting can be also a noun. For example, I have a meeting. So that's a noun. But when you use it as a verb, so I'll never forget meeting her, that means ما غنساش انني تلاقيتها in the past. So some practice exercises, guys. I'll give you some seconds. Please post the video and I'll be correcting after. So we start with the first sentence. I enjoy books in the evening. So enjoy كيمشي معها gerund. So I enjoy reading. She decided كيمشي معها infinitive. So I decided to go to the library. We hope next summer. Hope كيمشي معها to. Oh, نقصت وحدة. Okay. We hope to travel. Wait. Okay, to travel. Nice. Not very nice. Okay. He stopped last year. Guys, be careful. Last year. So واش غنقولوا he stopped smoking or to smoke? Because he did it last year, يعني قطع. So he stopped smoking. I can't stand waiting. هاد الاكسبريشنز غتحفظوهم غيجيوكم ساهلين فاش غتبقاو ديروا موراهم الverbs. They started. Yes, so verb starts كيمشي معاه الgerund plus infinitive or غنديرو slash infinitive. Both are correct. So هنايا we can do to learn, but both are correct. Okay? They started to learn English or they started learning English. Don't forget to call. This is an expression. I like. Yes, كما قلنا like كيمشي معاها الgerund and infinitive. So I hope this is clear. كيمشي معاها الgerund and infinitive. So محضرنا هنايا to learn. Let's do هنايا watching. Nice, guys. So now let's move to the writing part. So for this unit, we have describing a person. So when writing about someone, please focus on 4 main points. First, who is this person? What do they do? For example, my friend Sarah is a student. My uncle is a doctor. His or her appearance, how do they look? We talk about age, height, belt, hair, face, eyes, clothes. No worries, I'll be giving you some expressions later that you can memorize or you can use in your writings. For example, she is a young woman with long brown hair and blue eyes. She is tall and slim and usually wears casual clothes. Personality, character, how do they behave or feel? Their abilities, character, and behavior. For example, he is very ambitious and friendly. He is reliable and helps everyone. Hobbies and interests. So, what do they like to do? He enjoys reading books and playing football. She likes painting and listening to music. So, guys, here is a huge table with a lot of new vocabularies. So, age, for example, he's young, old, teenager, middle age, and he's on her 20s, 30s. So هنا تقدروا describe والage ديالو. Height, he's tall, short, average height. So طويل, قصير ولا متوسط. Built or the body. So thin, slim, fat, overweight, well built. Thin and slim are synonyms. كيعني ورقيق, fat, غليظ, overweight like غليظ بزاف. Obese, well built. عنده واحد البنية جسمانية good. Long, for the hair, you can say long, short, black, brown, blonde, curly, wavy, spiky. So spiky is ديك الدراري اللي كيديروا التشويكة or ميم البنات. We respect everyone. كيكون عندهم their hair looks like spikes. Face round, oval, wrinkled. Wrinkled يعني عنده تجاعيد. Eyes big, small, narrow. Narrow هما مزيرين شوية زعما ماشي مزيرين ديك العينين اللي كيكونوا you know a bit small. Blue, brown and green. Clothes you can say formal or casual. For the abilities you can say intelligent, gifted, energetic, vigorous. So gifted يعني شي واحد موهوب. Vigorous يعني شي واحد صحيح. Character optimistic, relaxed, ambitious, confident and friendly. Behavior you can say sociable, introverted. You can add extroverted, reliable, helpful. Reliable شي واحد نقدروا نعولوا عليه يعول عليه. Helpful شي واحد كيعاون الناس. Hobbies you can say likes, enjoy, like what he/she likes and enjoys to do. So here is a small paragraph taken from Tickets to English. I'm gonna read it with you and try everybody to do the same. So, Song, my best friend, is really a genius. When he first moved to our neighborhood, the other guys avoided him. But now everybody wants to keep company with him. What's his secret? He is a brainy boy. He can solve mathematical operations faster than a calculator, and he can memorize things better than any of his peers. So I'm gonna try to explain to you meanwhile وأنا كنقرأ التكست. I think the first sentence is clear. He's really a genius. A genius عبقري. When he first moved to our neighborhood, the other guys avoided him. Avoided يعني كيتجنبوه. But now everybody wants to keep company with him. كل شي باغي يولي صديق ديالو. What's his secret? شنو هو لو سكري ديالو؟ He is a brainy boy. Brainy جاية من brain. That means عنده زعما دماغ. احنا في الدارجة كنقولوا هاد الدري ولا هاد البنت دماغ. He can solve mathematical operations. كيدير المات faster than a calculator. يعني كيخرج operations سرع من شي calculatrice. And he can memorize things better than any of his peers. His peers هما قرانو باللغة العربية فالدارجة زعما كيحفظ أحسن من الناس اللي في نفس الage ديالو. He always gets the best grades at school. And he is highly acclaimed by teachers. Ça veut dire highly acclaimed يعني teachers ديالو دايما يثنون عليه زعما كيقولوا هو إنسان تلميذ مجتهد. What makes him even more popular يعني popular هي معروف is his being modest. Modest هي متواضع. Sociable and reliable. Sociable اجتماعي. Reliable يعول عليه. Although he is the shortest boy in our group, I mean he is short يعني قصير, he is a gifted basketball player. يعني موهوب كيعرف يلعب basketball. Physically, so هنا he's gonna describe his physique. He is round faced يعني عنده واحد round وجه ديالو round. Pale, okay, he's round faced, pale looking يعني pale هو شي واحد اللي البشرة ديالو باهتة شوية. With brown small eyes and short straight hair. He is usually dressed in casual clothes, tight jeans, tight هي مزير, so jean مزير, and t-shirts. All those who know him, including classmates and teachers, believe Song possesses the traits of a genius. So كاملين كيأمنوا بأنه Song عنده واحد trait of genius, هو عبقري. So thank you guys for being or continuing until here. If you have any questions, please contact us in our social medias, Instagram, WhatsApp, email, or in our WhatsApp or in our website, sorry. And don't hesitate to pause the video whenever you want and to repeat and listen again and try to practice and speak English. And see you until the next video, inshallah. Bye bye. دمتم في رعاية الله.